Now, moving on, the government's much talked about 24-hour economy policy is set to officially take off on Wednesday, July 2. The program has been designed around three core objectives, which are industrialization, export promotion, and job creation. It will also introduce targeted interventions to encourage round-the-clock operations in key sectors. Now, with less than 24 hours to go, ChannelOne News has been examining the integrated sub-programs of the policy and what they will mean for the country's economic transformation. Ni Latte reports.
The 24-hour economy, according to the government, will not only increase production and exports, but also reduce unemployment in the country, especially among the youth. Already, the program is expected to attract an estimated $4 billion in private sector investment over the next few years. In addition, the government has outlined 8 core pillars for implementation. First is Gov't, aimed at boosting agriculture for food sovereignty and sustainability. Make24 focuses on driving Ghana's industrial future through manufacturing. Build24 seeks to enhance infrastructure for integrated national growth, and Show24 will harness the power of culture, creativity and tourism for job creation and national identity. The other thematic areas include Connect24 to strengthen supply chains and market linkages, Fund24 to mobilize capital for strategic investment, Aspire24, which will focus on workplace development and mindset change, and Go24 to drive civic engagement and improve government coordination. With this increased investment in agriculture and local manufacturing, the government is targeting to use the 24-hour economy policy to cut the country's food import bill by 50%. Ghana spends more than $3 billion annually on imports for basic food items that could easily be produced locally. This situation, according to government, is unsustainable. To reverse the trend and enable the country focus on producing what it consumes and export the surplus to tap into regional and global markets, Presidential Advisor of the 24-hour economy, Gov't believes the policy provides the framework just for this transformation to happen.
We do have targets, and the concept we're developing is designed and based on these targets, because no bank will finance you if you don't have a clear target of what your output is going to be, what your input is going to be. So we're expecting, for instance, in the agroecological parks, in the value chains, soya bean, groundnuts, rice and so on, to achieve targets over the 5-year period, which at the very least will let us cut imports by 50%. But the specifics are being worked out, because that's scientific things. You don't just get up and because one of the reasons why several programs have failed, and I'm not in any way downgrading possibly the good intentions around the 1D, 1F. You don't design programs because you want to produce. You design programs because the market wants it. So you work back from the market.
Under the policy, government has also earmarked several strategic projects to foster 24-hour production and innovation. But how are businesses and industry prepared for the rollout?
For the 24-hour economy program, it's a welcome program. Everybody in industry will be happy to produce 24 hours, because that means more money, more employment, bigger revenue, etc. So for us, we're always excited and ready. Our hope, we're just to finally comprehend the program rollout. We understand that by tomorrow the document will be out. So we are looking to study what it contains. Our hope is that the 24-hour economic policy would address the fundamental bottlenecks that affect industry. It includes access to capital and cost of capital. So yes, you can go to the banks and get money, but by the time you go to the application process and the issue of collateral regime, which we have, where you have to either park your car or send your land documents and so on, you realize that it's almost impossible to access the loan.
Government has promised to offer incentive packages to encourage private sector participation. Some may be in the form of corporate income tax rebates, import duty waivers, export value rebate, concessional loans, and up to 30% tax credits for eligible businesses, among several others.